This is the future.
Do you remember the time wherein Lanka and Mag was a match made in heaven? Well, the combo is still very potent right now despite the nerf to gas damage. Just in case you don't know, Lanka has a special synergy with Mag's magnetized bubble as it has high punch through and each shot of this sniper can obliterate everything in the bubble in just one shot. This combo is so special in the past that even those bullet sponge enemies have no chance of surviving. Right now, the combo still works but not as lethal the gas domination in the past. It's fairly potent right now since gas and electricity can work together inside the bubble, providing more damage over time output and killing enemies in seconds. If you want to try this combo, then here's the Mag build and as well as the Lanka build. For Mag, it's all about some balance, giving a boost to all her stats from duration, range, and power strength. You can also put efficiency in your build with streamline if you think it's needed. For those asking, I put magnetized discharge here so I can recast her magnetize ability whenever I want, and also, I put the fracturing crush augment so each cast of her fourth will result in armor reduction also. This pairs well with polarize since the remaining armor will be reduced by this ability, allowing a total strip of enemy armor in 2 casts of fracturing crush, then 1 cast of polarize. However, don't focus too much on this old combo as I am not here just to show you things that are already in the past. I did not imagine that there will be a time wherein I can create a melee mag combo. Yes, you have heard it right, a mag that wields melee weapon and can destroy enemies in seconds, and when I mean destroy in seconds, it can literally melt them easily, and honestly, it's much faster compared to using weapons that have high punch through. This is not the ordinary mag you use wherein you set your magnetized bubble in place and try to be at mid to long range and shoot your guns through the bubble to destroy the enemies inside it. Not just normal enemies and steel path variant, but also those acolytes. This combo can melt acolytes in seconds. So, the combo takes advantage of a gas build dagger and her magnetized ability. The idea is, we group enemies with her magnetize and destroy them with the gas build dagger. How about survivability squad leader? You don't need to worry as this combo has enough, and sustainable survivability. First of all, her crush ability allows you to receive shields per enemy affected and this works great for the shield gating mechanic. Also, did you know that you can make your magnetized bubble as a defensive bubble as when you are inside? Enemy bullets will get magnetized by the ability and those melee attackers will get vacuum at the center of the ability, making it a perfect defense for mag. Also, build and other stuff will make this combo reliable in terms of damage and survivability. So now, let's talk about the builds. For the mag build, it's all about survivability and utility. I included magnetized discharge so I can recast her second ability whenever I want, while the counter pulse augment is for survivability purposes. Sometimes, enemies that are grouped by magnetize can shoot you while you are near inside the bubble, and some can even do a stomp attack that can knock you down and damage you. Counter pulse allows you to disable their guns and make them dumb enough like they are playing rock paper and scissor. Most of the enemies that can do such attacks are those with guns and those melee units are helpless inside the mag bubble anyway. Adaptation is great in this build since it works with shields. It combines pretty well with the crush ability that allows us to regain shields before we can even take advantage of the shield gating mechanic. And also, natural talent is here for a quality of life improvement. For this combo to work, we need our mag to be quick in casting her abilities. That is why I choose to put natural talent. Primed flow for more energy, primed continuity for the duration, primed vigor for more shield and some health, and lastly, stretch and cunning drift for the minimal range required to make this combo great. If there's another thing, sort of a friendly tip, is to subsume something like Gara's Spectro Rage for the energy with its Spectro Siphon augment. I'll be honest with you, this combo will drain your energy fast if you just spam Mag's abilities carelessly. I am relying on both Arcane Energize and Zenurix Energizing Dash for energy maintenance. If you plan to subsume Spectro Rage, then I guess you need to sacrifice natural talent. The good thing about subsuming Spectro Rage is it can make enemies dragged inside the magnetized bubble dumbfounded that you don't need to cast Polarize or even include the counter pulse augment. But if you don't like Spectro Rage, you can also use Protea's Dispensary, and if you do this, then you don't need to replace any mods in this mag build. Let's talk more about survivability. I would suggest that you use the Panzer Wolfapilla for its Martyr Symbiosis mod. The Sly Wolfapilla is also a good option since it can equip the Martyr Symbiosis and as well as allows you to use its exclusive mods that give evasion for more survivability. You don't need to worry about survivability for this companion since they are immortal and can regenerate after a few seconds from dying. Moving on, let's talk about weapon choices. For this combo, I would suggest using the Epitaph as a primer weapon. The good thing about this secondary weapon is that it also procs cold status, which can slow down targets, and sometimes you don't need the counter pulse augment if you slow down those enemies inside the bubble. Just make sure that you have lots of fire rate as we will be using the primary fire of this weapon to spread status. And of course, go with viral and radiation. Next, we will be needing the Argonax so we can equip the Amalgam Argonac Metal Auger, which reduces armor by 6 on every hit by your dagger. If you see our mag build, we did not include the Fracturing Crush augment for armor reduction since we will be using this Amalgam mod for this purpose. And finally, let's talk about Dagger Choices and their builds. The first one is probably Karist Prime, and just mod it with a fast attack gas build, with the inclusion of Condition Overload, Blood Rush, Weeping Wounds, and Attack Speed mod to increase the combo count to 12 times faster. Also, you can go with Primed Smite mods to increase the damage of gas, and as well as Primed Reach so you can hit multiple targets at once and increase the combo count to max fast. Now, Karist Prime is not the only option as this combo also works well with the Rakta Dark Dagger. The only difference is, Rakta Dark Dagger has lesser critical damage compared to Karist Prime, which results in lower gas damage, but it has good survivability since it can provide shields to mag after proccing radiation while using the dagger against enemies. The same mod setup can be applied with the Rakta Dark Dagger, but you will need to sacrifice either range or attack speed mod for this weapon since it's not like the Karist Prime that has innate dox and damage, and all you need to do is just add heat to make the gas element combo. Just use Arcane Strike if you plan on using Primed Reach in your setup. So these are all the things you need to know about this mag combo. Prime Resurgence is around the corner, and for those who haven't got Mag Prime yet, then this is now the time to get the Prime variant of this Warframe and try this new combo. Let me know in the comments section below what are your thoughts about this video. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future.